The following program is brought to you by the Internet Broadcasting Organization.
Hi, and welcome to Sexually Educated. This is the Season 4 premiere.
Season 4.
And in case you haven't noticed, we have some big changes. Look at this view behind us.
It's amazing.
We're in downtown Lakeland with this big picture window behind us. Adam's
This is live motion. There's a car. There's a car.
Exactly.
A car just drove by.
This is real. And we're brand new, completely new studio. We're HD, in case, that means huge dick, but it also means that it's clear.
High definition, which means I'm like half as attractive as I was in past shows.
Yeah.
I feel like we look 3D.
I look fatter.
I feel like I kind of look good, actually.
My
All I know
titties
is-
look fatter.
This is a nice new strange city. I'm telling you, it's just absolutely fabulous. The studio is fantastic, starting out season 4 with a bang.
There's a police station right across the street.
That's really good for the potheads out there.
I feel awesome about that.
And that being said, I guess we should give out a shout out to Talkwad Studio.
Yeah, Talk What
Talkwad Studios.
Yeah.
Definitely boosting things up for us.
Making things happen.
Our producer, Richard,
Yeah,
He's
always
been
got
with
our back.
he's been there
Alex
for
Wadsworth, everyone, thank you.
he's been there for a couple seasons, so it's working out real well.
And then, of course, us.
And then there's always us.
I do want to thank myself. I want to play with my own dick for a minute.
Well, you are Amber Rose Bentley.
I am Amber Rose Bentley, yes. That is who I am. No, we're talking about the art of orgasm tonight, but we're really excited about being here. Thank you for joining us and staying with us all this time. I mean, obviously, we're doing big things. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, like our Facebook page, and the
Everything.
Twitter accounts.
Yeah.
Make sure you're following us on social network. We
you know-
want you to join the party with us.
Take one of my cards.
He's bougie as hell.
And of course that means
feel good.
by you following us, we're also following you. So we can stay on top of what's going on with our viewers as
Exactly.
well.
Did you see that car just go? See, the cars are really going by back there. This is awesome.
real life.
Yeah, this is awesome. Anyways, so we're gonna start off with the news topics. What do we have, boys?
All right.
Oh, man, these are great. We got we have a Brooklyn teacher.
A male teacher.
A male Brooklyn teacher who it was uncovered that he was not only sleeping with female students, but taking them to sex clubs and nude beaches.
That is odd.
Now I get a question though. How old were these girls?
Well, it doesn't say the ages of the girls and who went where, but
Yeah.
he's facing 36 different counts.
Didn't it say they were
ranging from child abuse to kidnapping?
Yeah.
And the children are between the ages of, the girls are between the ages of 13 and 19.
No, that's children.
Yeah,
That's
well, I mean,
children.
my
children.
question is though, how could they get someone, especially under the age of 18, into these strip clubs anyways?
Maybe he knows people.
I mean, it could be. Who
And the
knows?
nude beaches,
Maybe
it's
he's a
not like,
frequent-
I mean, look at 13-year-olds today. They probably look like they're 18. You know, no one's
And
going to question that at
Yeah, I
all.
mean, 9-year-olds are twerking, so I can imagine what 13-year-olds are doing.
True
That's
story.
crazy.
So-
36 counts.
Yeah.
That's absolutely crazy.
So, yeah, he's going to be in some shit.
Where
I'm
were
guessing.
these parents for these kids that were going to these outings? Did they not
Well,
ask
I mean, it is
or
Brooklyn, so maybe there's a lack of parental. I mean, that's
Supervision.
Yeah,
maybe
could be.
maybe he was taking advantage of it could have been girls from broken homes or lower
Exactly.
income homes
Yeah.
or
But that's what you're thinking. Brooklyn, that's an inner
And he-
city, so
And being that he's a teacher, he would be able probably to identify that out really quickly.
Exactly.
Take advantage. So, would you say that he's definitely a pedophile?
he is
A
definitely
pedophile?
that's
A pedophile. He's a pedophile. That's a predator. He's a pedophile.
I think that
pederast.
I
He's a
feel like
pederast.
all pedophiles are almost predators. I mean,
I think they're one and the same.
yeah, but
in
I
a
mean, yes,
sense.
he is. That's what he is. I totally feel like that's
He's a terrible human being, and he's going to spend a lot of time in jail.
Don't
Yeah.
That's
josh on
one
my
thing that's
word.
for sure.
I
I'm
like it.
sorry. I like it. It was a good word. A predator.
But even onto the same topic, kind of similar. There's not so much information about this story, but at a Louisiana high school, 2 female teachers are currently being investigated for sex with the same male student.
What a pimp! What a pimp!
That kid is a G.
Yeah, I mean, I
You
wonder.
think the kid who banged Deborah LaFave was awesome?
Yeah.
I mean, who knows what these teachers look like?
Who cares? 2 teachers? Like he had
I wonder
enough
if it
game
was
to spit at 2 teachers.
I wonder if it was at the same time or if these were different cases.
Did it say how old he was?
No, but I was most interested to know if it was together.
Yeah.
I want to know if it was like an orgy situation or threesome situation.
One
or
teacher's
if
like, I
the
like
student was just
15-year-old
smooth as
boys.
all hell.
Well, I wonder
Yeah.
if the two teachers ended up getting to like a spat about it. Be like, no, the man is mine.
The boy is mine.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Brandy and Moesha because
It
I
could have
don't know
been.
what. Or no, it was not Moesha. Monique.
It was in Louisiana.
Brandy is Moesha.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I mean, do you think that happens in Louisiana? I mean, I'm just glad to see it at a state that's not Florida.
But it is still
know.
the South. But it's still the South. Just
That was kind of exciting that it wasn't in Florida.
Yeah.
But what's funny is how often this keeps happening.
yeah.
Like,
I mean-
has no one learned?
Well, I mean,
has no one ever take a second thought?
I think
like,
people learn. I think they just don't care, or they don't think they're going to get caught.
Okay, listen. Here's the idea, teacher. If you're having sex with a student, guess what? People are going to know. Obviously,
Eventually.
these kids have big freaking mouths because everyone's knowing.
But the
Kids
thing
talk.
about it is, though, look at I mean, for our first story, though, 36 different counts for countless different women. I mean, that being said, he did
Girls,
it.
countless different girls.
Yeah, but he did it for a while without getting caught. He probably
Exactly.
just got. I mean, I think he went to an extreme, taking them different beaches and stuff like that. So.
I feel like it's gonna. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's. How does he get away with it for so long? And then when you start getting away with it for so long, you feel like you can get away with it that long.
Yeah, well, I don't know. The point is nobody's learning. This is probably what the 5th time that we've had some sort of teacher having sex with somebody in the news.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
It's almost every week now you can find one. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is getting repetitive, but at the same time, these are like ridiculous things. 36 counts.
Yeah.
I mean, after like all that time, taking him to like, how ballsy do you have to be? You obviously thought you were going to get
Yeah.
away with it. To take him to nude beaches and
where are
clubs.
there nude beaches in Brooklyn?
Who knows?
Or
Who
near-
knows?
I mean,
but regardless of that, even with the two teachers that had sex with the student, are you going to tell me that this one kid is not going to be like, yeah, I had sex with her and with her? And it wasn't the Brooklyn teacher also giving the students like straight A's for doing this
Oh
stuff?
yeah. That was one thing he was doing. He was passing one girl in particular. One girl was like his shining star of the group.
Yeah. She was the biggest slut.
Yeah. So you know,
that's just-
sex in the news. Teachers are at it again.
Yeah,
Big
exactly.
shocker. And now we're going to move on to the next segment. Normally we have this pre-recorded, but I ran out of time today, so I didn't get that done. Setting up for our new studio, which is
too busy
amazing.
loving our studio.
Yeah, we're loving it.
We all masturbated in this place already.
So yeah, of course.
Right here.
And then we also have, if you'll see in
My
the
name
middle
is
of the
not
screen,
Shelby.
we have our back person, Shelby. Wave, Shelby. Awesome. We're going to be doing once a month live audiences. So if you are interested and have a chance, we'd love to have you come down to the studio. There's plenty of space for you.
We're gonna play games. I'm gonna come
It's
off
gonna be
this stage
fantastic.
and sit on your lap.
Yeah.
Twerk, he'll
Ask you
twerk on
questions
you.
you don't want to answer.
twerk off.
Make
Yeah,
you feel
twerk-
really
you know what?
uncomfortable.
Twerk off for
And,
sure.
and in the weeks we don't have a live audience, that's going to be the naughty chair.
Oh.
Ooh.
The naughty chair. But anyways, moving on. So slanging with Suede. Like I said, normally I have this pre-recorded, but today I didn't. So today's slanging is the word Copperfield. You might ask yourself, what is the word Copperfield? What does it mean? Essentially, it's a sex act where a man is riding someone doggy style. While riding doggy style, they get to almost climax area. So that, you know that area. You know right when you're about to come, when you're screaming, I'm going to come. But you say
Right when the vinegar strokes are coming.
yeah,
I'm
right
like,
when you're like,
please don't
yes.
stop whatever
Yes.
you're doing.
I mean, you're getting
The
real
vinegar
hard.
strokes.
Anyways, about that time, you say, I'm going to come. You spit on their back, okay? And spitting on their back, just a big old loogie. Because most of the time, I guess they're not going to know the difference. When that happens...
Wait,
after-
why does it have to be a loogie?
Well, it has to,
It has to feel like a load.
It has to feel like a nice warm load on their back.
You should be accumulating phlegm as you're pounding it.
So then furthermore, after that happens, they're going to look back at you with a smile, and as they look back at you, you just go ahead and splurge all over their face. That is the Copperfield, and I'm going to use it in a sentence for everyone. Amber Bentley secretly loves the Copperfield. She says it's good for her skin.
I did
And
say
this
that.
is- and this
I
is-
really did say that.
That's been slanging with Suede. It's a classy word,
I did.
and I'll keep those words coming. Don't get, I got a whole book of them.
I really did say that. I can't like.
Well, that's because
We had a whole
you're-
talk about it on the way here.
we
She
did.
is our madame.
No, I mean I feel like if you take it makes your skin wonderful. It just gives you that elasticity.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and which also good thing you said that because that actually is something real. That actually is a fact.
I know.
Yeah. So
Listen, I know the health benefits of semen. Okay, I eat this stuff for breakfast.
Well, you would.
Speaking
just
of
kidding.
facts,
Yeah.
Oh, so now we're gonna play a game we love.
game, yeah.
We love truth or titties.
It's truth or titties.
The more I swing my boobs around, I feel like the more viewers we're getting. So
Essentially, and you
Yep,
know what?
The cars are stopping now. They're watching.
They're
Should,
watching.
should I turn around and show the titty? Oh, we already
Yeah.
got in trouble for that earlier.
Yeah, we
we
could
did.
have. We have 3 sets of truth or titties, and the last set of them, the last set of questions, we're actually going to give to our live audience. Of course, since
Ooh.
people didn't know we were having this because we are new to it as well, Shelby will be answering these 3 questions at the very end. Okay, so who would like to go first in truth or titties?
I will because I have titties.
You do have titties.
I feel like I just win it.
Are they fake?
No.
Well, then fabulous.
Okay, so number 1.
Okay,
During intercourse, the inner nose swells as well as the genitals and breast.
say that one more time.
During intercourse, the inner nose swells as well as the genitals and breast.
Okay, and now for my truth or titties. 1, sex makes you lose weight,
Okay.
or sex gives you an appetite.
That's it?
That's it. One's a truth, one's a titty.
Sex gives you an appetite is true. Sex makes you lose weight is false. I know you lose a lot of calories, but I mean,
I'm going to say sex makes you lose weight. Wait, you said that was false, right?
I didn't say either which. I said it's truth or titties.
Oh, sex makes you lose weight is true. I'm going with
Okay.
that one.
And then you think that sex gives you an appetite is false?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what do you think about Shelby back there?
I think they're both true.
Okay. Well, actually, Adam is correct, mostly.
I was gonna say that one.
Is because sex does actually make you lose weight. If you have a sex average of 3 times a week, you will lose 3 pounds a week.
See, that's
Okay, and on the thing, because you're having sex and releasing endorphins, it actually does quite the opposite for your appetite.
I don't know. I'm really hungry after I have sex.
Honey, you're
Yeah,
always
I get
hungry.
pretty hungry.
I'm hungry right now.
You're hungry for that dick. All right, all right.
Eat this dick.
Go on, Amber.
right.
Go for yours.
Okay, so 1, 1, 0.
You're a whore.
Yes.
I mean, you're not telling anyone anything they don't
Okay.
know. Okay, next one. Hetero anal sex is something 28% of women have experienced.
Okay.
The testes increase by 50% when they are aroused.
The testes increased by 50% is true.
That is true.
And the 28%
And the
is
20
false.
is false because I think it's like 40%.
I
What do
agree.
you're-
Unanimous.
Yeah.
Okay, you're all right.
Okay.
It is 43% of heterosexual women have had anal sex.
I was close.
You know, you have to have faith in the women.
Well, I've had sex with most of that percentage.
All 43, 42,
Yeah, a
42
majority.
were you.
Yeah. That's right. Okay.
All right, Adam.
All right. Half of women have had sex on the first date, or it takes 1 tablespoon of blood to get a penis erect.
The second one's true. The first one's false.
I think it's the other way around. I think it's actually false for no. I think it's true that most women have sex on the first date, and that it takes more than a teaspoon for a dick.
Shelby?
I agree with Amber.
You two are wrong.
Oh,
Man.
no, we're not.
But
you are.
it's more than a teaspoon. I know
It's-
that.
it's 2 tablespoons.
Yeah, it's. I knew it was something
Okay, so
more
you
than
have 3 or 2?
that.
Two.
I have 1 now.
No, you have 2.
You have
got
2.
one earlier.
Oh, I have 2. Oh yeah.
You
Word.
have 2. You
You
have
and
2.
Slater tied at 2.
I have
I think I'm
1.
in the
You
same
and Shelby both
Shelby
have
has
1.
2.
Okay.
No, Shelby
I
has
think
one.
Shelby. Oh,
Do you have-
yes.
Yeah, Shelby
Okay.
has 1.
All
Right?
right. All right. And now
Yeah.
this is good. All right. In Victorian times, whores wore public wigs. Yeah, that's essentially the thing. In Victorian times, whores wore wigs.
We're all laughing. Listen, we're all laughing because Swade's favorite word is hoe or whore.
Whore.
Of course, you would pick a fact with a whore in it.
It's not necessarily a fact. It could be false.
I mean, it's something with the
Okay, it could be a titty. All right, and the other one, the term blowjob was formed in 1782.
Okay, what's the first one?
The first one is Victorian times. In Victorian times, whore were public wigs. Or number 2, the term blowjob was formed in 1782.
False and true. Blowjob true, other one false.
Adam?
First one's true.
Okay.
Second one's false.
Okay, so you think that
Whores had to wear wigs.
whores had
I
to wear
want
wigs?
to believe that the whores wore the wigs, so I'm going to go with that.
Okay, you think so? Well, actually, you would be correct. In the
Yes.
Victorian times, whores or women of the night were had to wear a style of wig. Also, the
A
term
lady of the
blowjob.
night.
The term blowjob was actually formed in Victorian times.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was classy.
Okay, here's the other.
Come here, lady, and give me
Yeah.
doth blowjob.
Here's the other awesome thing
They'd
about
be wearing
that.
the wig, too.
Oh, definitely. Take the wig
Whores,
off and blow.
whores kind of wear wigs now, if you think of weaves.
Honey, is this real?
Oh yeah, it is.
I didn't think so.
Let me pull on.
Oh,
It
it
is,
is?
it is.
Oh.
Oh no, I pulled on it over the weekend. It's real.
Or it's really good.
All right, Amber, go for your third one.
Okay. 75% of women in Japan own a vibrator.
Shit, that's one of mine.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys didn't plan this very well.
Half of single women have had sex by the fourth date.
half.
I think we're going to have to get new sources, my friend.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think y'all's are going to be.
Well, one's true.
You don't get to answer.
You just gave it away.
Well, he knows one is true. He could have had both of them. Who knows? Well, I'm going to say that 20% of women probably do have a vibrator, and in Japan, and I think
75%.
of women. Oh, it's 75% of women.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, those
probably
are small penises. There, it's probably true.
Okay,
True.
okay, and the other one's false?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
And most women have had sex. Oh, by the way, the average worldwide is 47%.
Really?
47%.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and then half of women have had sex by the third date.
That's fantastic.
I know.
All right, Adam.
Well, I have to get two new ones
Okay.
now.
Okay. Well, then I'll move on to mine. All right.
Did you use both of those?
All right.
Huh?
Did you use both of those?
No, but you knew the other one would be wrong then.
Yeah, true.
Oh, true. Okay. So pubic hair is programmed to only grow to a certain length.
Okay.
Okay. And men looking at male porn produce less sperm. Which is truth and which is titty?
Second one's titty. First one's true.
Okay. So you think pubic hair is programmed to only grow to a certain length?
Yeah, and I'm really
Yeah.
losing at this game today.
Yeah,
so.
I'm gonna go with her.
And what about you, Shelby?
Agree.
You would all be correct. Pubic hair is only
Three?
grow at a maximum of 3
5.
inches. After
one
that,
doesn't
it'll
count so
fall
far.
out. So
Okay, so 4, and I have 2, and you have 2.
I have 3.
You have,
3
he has
inches,
3. You have
Man,
2. I have
I'm
4.
losing. Why? I really
And
hate this.
Shelby has 2.
Season 4 sucks.
No, Shelby
dick.
has. Oh yeah, you are
Worst
right.
season
That's right.
ever.
Okay.
I thought I had
All
more
right.
than 2.
No, you have 2.
Oh.
All right. 36% of men have told lies in order to have sex.
36%. Mm-hmm. Okay.
10% of women have done the same.
Oh, I think the women, 10% of women. That's a lie. That's a lie.
I think the first one is false. Second one's true.
Me too.
I'm backwards.
You're all wrong, bitches.
No, I said different than them.
He said different than us.
I said
Oh,
that.
then wait, you said the first one's wrong?
I first said the first one's.
So
Titties.
36% of men have lied about having sex. Is
I
that,
said that's false.
Yeah, then you two are right.
Titties.
okay,
sorry.
I was wrong.
So I had 3.
Oh.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
tied.
Shelby
Adam still
tied me.
won.
Shelby tied me at 4, so.
Oh, Shelby had 4.
She has 4 now.
We don't.
Shelby
You know
kept,
what?
You know what?
Shelby has
Shelby
4.
kept telling us she had more, and we told
I
her
know.
she
You guys
didn't.
like, no, you don't.
And I also want to say, Cooter the kitty wished he could be here tonight.
Cooter will be back next week.
He was actually just tonight. He was tired. He didn't feel good. He didn't want to be here with
He
us
had
tonight.
a sex date.
So is it? I thought it was like a tender moment or something.
A tender moment.
Yeah, it was something special
He
like
had
that.
something important to do. Okay, so now that Adam won, worst season
Me
ever.
and Shelby tied.
Oh, you guys. Well, if Shelby
We're
tied,
gonna
then
arm
we're
wrestle
okay.
for a tiebreaker.
Sorry.
right?
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's-
We do it on
we'll
this
do a tiebreaker later on. Fantastic.
Why don't you guys just have like a sword fight with your penises and then whoever wins?
We could
Because
do
I
that
would
too.
slay her.
Well, Shelby, thank you very much for playing Truth or Titties with us.
You're
We're fixing to
welcome.
move on to our topic. So,
Our topic this week is the art of orgasms. If you do not know how to give someone an orgasm, you need to learn because orgasms are very important.
I think a lot of people need to work on their own orgasm in order to help other people.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think that if you can work on your own orgasm, then that's all you need to worry
You
about.
have
No,
to know
I'm
how to
kidding.
get yourself off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to know how to get yourself off or how you're going to get off before you can work on getting somebody else off.
Exactly.
Like for me, I have to be one with my penis before I had to learn that throughout
Yeah.
time. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah. So, with that being said, what do you think? What do you when it comes to an orgasm? What is your go-to?
For an orgasm, I mean, for myself.
Well, in general, like is there a certain type of orgasm? Do you have different types of orgasms?
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, there's like when you get head, your orgasm from when you like get head is completely different for a girl than it would be like sex. Because it's clitoral stimulation as opposed to like actually penetrating inside and everything
Yeah.
like that. It's two
I'd say the
totally
same goes
different
for
things.
men.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 3 different types for me, but
Yeah, exactly. And then, an anal sex orgasm is completely different because
Yeah.
it's that rough, dirty sex, and
It
you're just,
is.
it's an amazing
why do you
orgasm.
think we love it so
I
much?
know, it's so good.
We love it so much.
Yeah, but no, I mean, yeah, we have totally different types.
Well, and that being said, like, okay, I mean, me and you can agree on this. Like, an anal orgasm is a lot different, and I'm going to assume they're different between men and women. For me, I can come from an anal orgasm without even touching myself.
Really?
Well, like, if they're doing it right, I can come almost right away. I mean, not right away, but I mean, when we're in it or whatever, and they keep on, and they just hitting that spot. Like, sometimes it'll just happen. Like, I'm not doing anything. The next thing you know, bam, everywhere.
I've been told, like, I can make myself nut really quickly,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been told I'm very hard to make, like, come, and it just, I mean, depends. Like there's times
Do you
like
mean come or to squirt?
not squirt. Oh man, you just made me throw my pen at you. No, not squirt.
No, you threw your pen at me on
Stop
free
looking
will.
at me like that. I hate you guys.
You
no,
threw your pen at me on free will.
I did.
She wants to stab me.
Squirt. No, because orgasming for girls doesn't always lead to ejaculation. Unlike
Yeah.
men almost always ejaculate when they
Yeah.
Yeah.
orgasm. Women, it's different. I rarely squirt during sex. I can make myself squirt like pretty much on command, which I hate because it's a mess. But we're not like on command, but like when you're masturbating, you can make
Well, it's the same with guys. If we want to come faster and so on and so forth, we know, our own hands can do it better because there's different styles of jacking off too.
Exactly, but I mean, sometimes like even getting an orgasm, like their guy will be there and he'll be going hard, and it's like, please don't stop doing what you're doing, and then their legs give out or something, or in that one instant they
and
switch
you're like,
something
"He's
up.
done."
Yeah, they switch something up that little much, and you're like, I can't. There's nothing I can do now. Like it sucks. Like, and then you're like, it'll take you all that time to get back to there. Like
Yeah.
it's
That's why it's very important to keep a rhythm. Like,
But I mean, that happens for guys too. Guys can lose it too. We can start to be going or whatever, blah blah, and into it, and then the next thing you know, like the moment's lost somehow or another.
no. Usually I want the guy to lose it. Like I'm like, think about baseball real quick, so you can go for another 10 minutes.
yeah.
Are the guys you're with that come that fast? Why don't you just change up positions?
No, I mean I like a lot of
To
different
me,
things.
coming's completely mental.
Yeah, to an
It's
extent,
always been
yeah.
mental for me, and it's physical. Like obviously, I have to use my body, and I
Yeah.
have to. But to me, there's a rhythm, there's a motion, there's a time and spot for every
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
There's a time to come. There's a time to start peaking. There's a time to think you're going to come and you're not.
Yeah.
It's all up here, and it's all about keeping your head in the game. Like you said, like think
Yeah.
about baseball. Like I'm not going to start reciting lines from plays I acted out in high school just to keep myself focused. But
Yeah.
it's you don't. It's all about keeping your head up here, not down here.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't keep your brain in your dick, and you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
because if you're
I mean,
like,
that's-
I'm so happy to be having sex.
That's a
you're
true
done,
life statement.
you know?
That is a true
I
life
feel like,
statement.
and I feel like for girls especially, because it even like proves it. Like you have, like girls are so much more mental that like if you get in your head and you're a girl, it does not matter how good that sex is, you're done. Like you're
Yeah.
like if
Yeah.
you're worrying about something or like something turns you off. Like I had sex with the same person. I was dating him, and first I was like I've said this before. Like it took me a while to get attracted to that. I was so in my head about it that I literally the same sex we continued to have throughout the relationship I couldn't have in the beginning because I was in my head, and it just
Yeah.
I mean you think about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, do you think so? Or would you say on the physical side of things, would you say that an appearance plays a big role?
Yeah.
An appearance?
Yeah,
appearance.
at first, yeah.
See, an appearance that like it's like for me, like it's almost like there's certain body types that I'm really into. Because for me, when I'm having sex, a big part of me not blowing my load too early or ruining the moment is I try to pay more attention to her body than mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll use my hands to feel how she's feeling here. Is she shaking here? Is there
Yeah.
something quivering over here? Like that's how I keep my head in the game and keep myself off. You know what's
Worrying about
happening
her.
here? Yeah, and it's just keeping your head there. Focus on your partner.
Well, now, okay, and now for you as well as for us, like what about when, like if someone's giving us oral sex of some kind, whether I'm getting head or you're getting out or whatever. blah,
Oral
blah,
sex is a wild card.
But
Oral
with
sex
that,
is
I
a
have no
wild
control
card.
over that.
But-
I have
but
no
some-
control.
But with that being said, if you look down and you see someone beautiful or something you're very attracted to down there, does it make it easier for you to come?
Honestly, for a girl like me, like it's weird when a guy looks up like at me while he's doing it. But sometimes,
Why?
like I don't know. It's sometimes it's weird. It depends on the guy because
so-
there's guys that look at you and it's like that dead stare and you're like no. But then there's guys that look at you like because recently when I was getting in, I just like I looked down at the guy and he was looking up at me and it was hot. And like one time. Someone did it right between my legs, and then they winked at me, and I was just like, "Oh, we're about to." I told you that story.
Yeah,
That's-
I can't get over the wink. I don't know.
Yeah, it's very like narcissistic in a way, but at the same time, it was kind of hot at that moment. And
Yeah.
but other times, there's times like guys will be going down on me, and if they like, if I look at them, I'm just like, oh, even if they're hot, I'm just like, this is weird for me. Like,
So-
I guess
Yeah.
it just depends on where you are on the spectrum.
See, I was going to say, because, like, for me, if I'm having sex with somebody or whatever, and, like, we're laying on the bed or wherever we are, and, like, I can look down and see, like, a beautiful face and, like, there's muscular kind of back or whatever kind of back that, beautiful little ass. It makes me hungry.
Oh no, that's the thing. If they're like like everyone has their certain types
Not
they
necessarily-
like.
I don't
If-
like jacked, but
If I'm getting a blowjob like from the side, and like like I look over here and there's just a really nice soft back that goes down into like some big hips and a big ass booty.
Yeah.
it helps.
Yeah.
Oh, it helps. It's just like this is
Yeah.
happening to me right now.
Exactly, but
I'm gonna have sex with this after this.
Exactly.
Like,
so that being said, would you come faster?
sometimes I try to come faster during a blowjob just to be like, all right,
Yeah.
You know, then I'm going to go down on you, and then we're going to get this show on the road.
We're going to
Yeah.
start again.
Let's
We're gonna
knock that
start.
one out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But whatever. You know?
What about people that come from like tantric sex? What about people that edge themselves to a limit where they're
Edging.
often-
That is what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to talk about last night, man. Oh.
Yeah, like what about people that edge? Because I know I've met a couple of guys that do it, and they can make themselves edge for like 45 minutes where they're in that state of euphoria for a while. But then again, I've talked to two different girls. They're like, I like to get myself to that point, but not quite there, just to keep me almost shaky on the edge.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's only, like, for girls, though, like, if when you get to that point and if you keep playing at that point, eventually you're going to go over. I mean, I do kind of like it better. Edging and tantric sex, I completely believe in, because if you've ever had, not that I've ever used LSD, but if you were to use LSD, you can completely orgasm multiple times.
Not that we say do it, taking drugs and having sex is good.
No, but I'm saying like you have that energy that you can honestly, and I feel like tantric sex would feel like that kind of energy where someone doesn't even have to touch you, but it's the feeling of
Yeah.
of them, like you,
Yeah.
you know what's there. I don't know.
Yeah. No,
See,
I agree.
I've never gone into like the tantric thing, but you know, like even being physical and like being closer to them, like that was kind of what I was getting at with like the feeling the body out, like trying to get into their head. But you know, most of the time, like one of my goals is kind of try to get to a point to where I'm almost gonna come.
Now,
And then you kind of chill out for a minute, and I can kind of put myself to a point to where it feels like I'm going to come, but I'm not going to for a minute. It's
Yeah.
almost like a stop for a second,
Yeah.
and it normally involves me like slowing down. So the best part is the girl more often than not thinks I came, and then it just starts again. And
Yeah.
like, you can see her be like, "Thank Jesus," you know, and then like
See,
we're back in the game.
I
But
do.
it-
I do. When I feel like I'm gonna come, like a lot of times I will slow down a little bit, and then I'll also change position, whether I'm on the bottom or whether I'm top. Like I will, if I feel them start, because like when a dick's starting to get really
Yeah,
hard,
yeah, you're like,
you
you're
feel
about to
it.
go.
You know it's about to happen. So
the head
that's
starts to like.
Yeah, I mean, you just feel it just getting stiffer. It's just like but it's a phenomenal feeling. Oh my god.
Well, see,
but anyways, and you just switch positions, and a lot of times you can keep it going. So that way, I mean, I know, like I said, when I'm topping, that's one of the things that I do too. But also, you can feel the other person about orgasm. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no,
I mean, I don't know what it is
sometimes.
for women, but I know, like for men, like a lot of times, not all of them, but a majority of the guys I'm with, like if they're about, like you can feel their body gets a
Yeah.
little bit more tense. Like you can feel like their breathing change slightly. Like you know they're about to come. And the thing is. And then when I'm with people, there are different types of way they come too. You know, if we're doing something quickie, it's a different type of thing than if we've had a sexcapade.
Yeah, well, and see, the other thing is, like, obviously, they're going to tighten or whatever because it's a physical reflex. It's a contraction of the muscles, which is
Yeah.
why we get that. But, I mean, for girls, I feel like you don't always get to feel that. You don't always get to feel right when they're about to nut. But at the same time, if I'm enjoying the sex and the guy's like, hey, I'm about to come, I'm going to be like, what do we need to do so you don't?
Yeah,
like, I don't
one,
care.
let's make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. But if I'm not, I make them come quicker. And there are ways for a female to do that. And if I know, if you say, like, oh, I'm about to bust, there's going to be one of two reactions. Either I'm going to make it last longer, or
Yeah.
I'm going to make you nut real quick so I can just be over with it.
Yeah.
And so you know where you stand. Like, sometimes it's not even because it's bad sex. It's just, hey, you've been pounding hard for 25 minutes. I need a break and my vagina really hurts right now.
Yeah,
So,
like we need to.
cut I need
us
you to
out.
bust immediately.
So I mean, like
It's that problem of like a guy overexerting self. Like I'm gonna make you think I'm God.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm just
And then
like,
it's like no.
have you
dude, stop.
have
And
you
we're
ever
like,
had
what?
someone
Why?
make you feel that way though?
what?
Like it made you come to the point where like you were like in a euphoria.
Last Saturday, her bedroom, 2:30 a.m. Me.
You don't want to know where I was at 2:30 a.m. last Saturday, but it wasn't your bedroom or
It was
mine.
my alter ego,
He's black and big.
Black Adam.
Now, okay. Considering that we've all been in relationships, we've all had the randoms, we've had the FBs, you know, so on and so forth. Have you ever had someone that could make you feel like that just by touching you?
Okay, yes. If there's someone, oh gosh.
Because some
this-
people do have the gift
Yeah.
of sensual touch.
No, not even sensual touch. If like I've been thinking about an experience all day, or if I'm thinking about something, or someone's like, say they're like just like touching me, or like they look really good, or something. Yeah, that's it, Daddy. No, but something like that. Like if I can think about what we were doing before, and I'm looking at them, and the situation heightens it. Yeah, like if someone touches me, I'm like automatically like that. I'm like, so you ready to go? And they're like, what did I do? I just touched your leg, and I'm like, yep, yeah. Because if I'm already building it up in my head, if I'm like looking at him, I'm like, man, he was banging me. Like I have such a good imagination, and I remember the sex so well that I could turn myself on just by thinking about the sex like I had before, as long as I'm still into the person.
Yeah.
I've had times with women I've dated or slept with or whatever. Like there have been some women in my life that we talked or hung out, and everything felt so good, and I was so attracted to them that like that first time they did touch me like that, it was like I'm a goner.
Yeah.
Like it's happened. It's like you just put your hand on my thigh. This is about to go down.
My penis is so erect right
Yeah,
now.
like I'm
I was
ready
gonna say because
to
I've
go.
actually made not one but a couple of different guys come just with my mouth. Like they would just be laying on the bed and I would be kind of like massaging / kissing them all over. And then of course you also turn the air down so it's a little bit cooler. So that way like your warm lips and then your hands and stuff like that. And like they came and I was just like, okay, I guess we're done.
Yeah, well, massages are one for me, and then two, like I was giving a blowjob, and like this is so graphic. I was dripping because I was giving a blowjob, like, and he hadn't even like touched me. I was just like, he's like, seriously, and I'm like, I was so turned on, and like, and then like one time it happened.
She's
That
a
same.
super freak.
Now I've got a question. In those situations, did you orgasm harder?
I mean, the sex was way better. The sex was better because I was anticipating it so much that when penetration occurred, I was just like, oh, like
She came
thank
like
you.
the Dickens.
Multiple times.
Chariots of fire.
No, but
That is your thing multiple times, right?
well, I mean, depends. I mean, if we can stop and have some food and get a drink, yeah, I'm good.
God, you're a whore. She's like, oh, fuck you. Oh, man.
Yeah, you said the first time.
I did it the
season first
season
timer.
4, I was the rule breaker. No,
To be
so you're
honest,
like,
that's
you
not
can-
going to be that big of an issue this week because later on there's going to be a lot of F-bombs.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, but anyways, moving on. I don't even remember. So you're saying that you would have sex with someone the first time for free, but the second time they have to buy you a meal?
You would take it that way. Were you on your phone while I was talking?
No,
Is that why you only got half the conversation again?
No,
Is this you antagonizing?
My phone is right there.
Uh-huh.
Is that why you told me to buy you Applebee's the other night?
That is what she wanted.
Jesus Christ.
Gosh, I know.
Can I say that? I shouldn't say that.
No, you could.
The Catholics are going to hate me.
Hey, they're just glad we're talking about sex. So
Go back to that teacher story.
yeah, right. But now I'm sure there are, as far as so far we've covered the orgasm via oral, which I mean even oral, that's a whole new ball game because like I know from the people I've been with, given the head, some people like head different ways. Some people like it fast. with
I've
a
told
little-
women to stop. Like, you're just not getting this.
they weren't good at it.
Yeah, or like been nice about it and just been like, okay, let me do
But
you now.
but
Like,
do you generally like head?
I love head.
Who-
and
what
that-
guy-
and-
wait, what
no,
guy does
there's-
not
there's
like
nothing
head?
to
No,
not like.
that is not true.
There's nothing to not like.
guys.
In my opinion, my humble opinion.
Well, I mean, for you,
I-
yes, but there
you know-
are guys out there that don't like
you know,
head.
like,
What? I need to
can't
meet them and do it right for them so they know that
no,
they do
I've
enjoy
offered.
it.
I've offered.
Well, both of us together.
Oh my God.
You get the balls, I'll get the whole, the
rest of
frenulum. The frenulum.
Yeah,
I'll
but
get that
then you
shit
have
going.
to hashtag let her try.
Nope, not doing it.
Hashtag let her try.
Nope, not doing it. But no,
Shelby knows what I'm talking about.
yeah, she definitely does.
I do.
Hashtag let her try.
We're making shirts.
Now,
Garbage
Shelby,
shirt.
while we got you pulled up real quick, because obviously you're one of our biddies. The art of an orgasm.
First biddy.
Are there?
A.
You're a biddy. Who no one said
I'm
number
number one biddy.
Big old titty bitty come in.
Oh.
This
Okay.
is our headmistress.
No, this is the headmistress. Okay, but anyways, as I was saying
No,
to you,
she's the overlord.
Speaking to the other side of our studio, which is awesome. Again, now with that being said, are there some types of orgasms that feel better to you than others, and do you prefer oral or vaginal or anal sex over another one?
Not anal. no.
Just in case anyone's watching this that wants to have anal sex with Shelby, she's not down with the
Not
brown.
down.
Oh,
Not down.
the poop
Shelby,
shoot.
Shelby, things are going so well.
Sorry.
Shelby, so you're saying the poop shoot is out?
That's out.
Okay, and then do you have a different orgasm between the other two?
Yeah, I think everybody does. I guess.
Do you prefer one over the other?
Not really.
All right. Well, that's it for Shelby. She added absolutely nothing to it.
Sorry.
No,
It's
it's
okay.
okay. Thank you, Shelby.
You look good. That's what's
You
important.
look great. And thank you for being here for our first live audience.
I know.
Exactly.
You're
Clap,
welcome.
clap.
Can't. My sweater was.
Yeah. We got that.
All
That's
right.
unlocked.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you.
No, but I mean, I feel like I do feel like a blowjob or head orgasm or eating out or whatever. That is definitely a different orgasm than
Yeah.
penetration. And I am wanted to be like, hey, listen, you can go down on me for 27 minutes, but I'm gonna need some penetration after that because I
Yeah.
still crave it. I still want it.
Yeah.
I can masturbate all I want, but I'm still like, man, I wish I had a hard penis here right now.
Yeah.
I just don't want to deal with the after
And are
effects.
there for both of you? Are there people that have made your orgasms better than
of course.
other people?
Yes.
I can explain to you the best orgasm I ever had in my entire life.
Please do. But was it last Saturday when we had sex?
Remember, you said it didn't happen. Whore.
Oh yeah.
True. No. No. It was with an older woman.
Oh, I know this girl.
She was 75. No.
She wasn't. Was she like 35?
She was a cougar. She
or
was like
40?
42 or something.
Yeah.
But
That'd make her 48 now.
I was actually kind of on top and had my hands kind of on the bottom of her thighs. And I was going to town, and then she like flipped her legs back this way and basically like pushed me over onto my back, and then like pushed my throat down onto my pillow and grabbed my headboard and just started like, she pulled the headboard completely back and just started using it as leverage.
That's a great
And
idea.
then
That
it
is
was
a great
like-
tool.
And she, like, the build up to me coming was the longest build up I've ever. It was like she knew it. And then right when I came, she like stopped for a minute, and I was like, "Holy sweet Jesus, Mother of God!" I was seeing shit.
Did she do, like,
I saw
Kegels
my
and
life
stuff
flash
while she
before
was-
my eyes. I didn't think my life was ever gonna get this good again. It was amazing. And then, like right at the peak of it, she just started kind of like slowly moving her hips, and then she worked it back into like another
Rhythm.
like faster rhythm. Got me completely hard again, and then did it again like 25 minutes later.
Okay, that is why you should always have sex with at least one older person in your life. I just
Oh, I
recommend it.
agree.
I recommend it. You don't
Or
you-
multiple, because they teach you shit.
Yeah,
They
and-
always do.
And you don't need to like marry them. You could just literally use them as a tool. I
Yeah.
told this guy the other day, I was like, let's have sex. And he was like, no, we're too good friends. I was like, listen, I'm going to teach you something that is going to set you up for life. Like, let me teach you this.
You
me
think
show
that you're
you.
that good?
For anybody in the Tampa area, I'll set you up with the perfect spots to go to for cougars, milfs, whatever you want to
He's
call
got
them.
it. He's got it on point.
Sugar mamas. So hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. Instagram.
I
And,
love when you say it like that.
or whatever. Hit me up somewhere and we'll talk about it. I'll take you
Yeah.
out. It'll be a good time. Or
No,
you can
but
take me out. I'm not taking
I feel like, I mean, there's people that I've had sex with when it was like the orgasm was like very intense. And I mean, there's a guy that like literally his only goal was to make me squirt as much as possible. Who's the guy that taught me that I could? I literally didn't want to have sex with him again after the second time. I was like, not that he, like, it was just too much. You know what I'm saying? And then I could do
Like it
this-
was too
Yeah.
intense?
Yeah, exactly. Too much. Like he just wanted it too much. I was just like, and that's a crazy orgasm to have.
Yeah.
But for someone to make you do it like 15 to 20 times in a short amount of time, you literally are just like, I'm physically exhausted. Can we please stop? And then I'm just like, obviously, there's intense orgasms, and of course you want to make your partner do that. But I feel like at some point you have to.
not when it's overkill.
You
Yeah.
have to read your person's body language. Like when I'm trying to get away from you because it's too much, like let
it's
it.
supposed to be a comfortable experience.
Exactly. When
It's
it
supposed
becomes
to be a wonderful experience.
It's about quality, not quantity.
and it was a wonderful experience each and every 15 time. But
Okay,
at the end of it,
yeah.
I was just like, let me, like, please stop. Like, do something else.
Yeah.
Actually have sex with me. But please stop making me do this because this is a mess. And I have to pick it up. And that's all I can think now.
I want to see that divorce court episode. In this divorce, I want 50% of your assets for the emotional stress for all the orgasms you have given me in our marriage. 15 and not, ladies.
Well, you do.
Take it. I couldn't take it. You made me come so much.
There was a
I had to
story-
buy new bed sheets every other week.
There was a story put out not too horribly long ago where this gentleman, he literally had, he got into a car accident and hurt his back, and by doing that, like, he became, he all he could do was orgasm over and over again, like, I'm talking like 100 times a day, and he said it ruined his life and as well as his marriage. The reason the story went up because his wife was filing for a divorce, and he's like, is there anything out there I can do? To the point where he was actually orgasming at his own father's funeral by the casket. Like, he couldn't help it, though. It was just the something was triggered.
So he's just fully erect, just orgasm all of that?
He wasn't even necessarily erect for a lot of them. Some of them he was just orgasming.
So is he just walking around like a hunchback all the
Yeah,
time?
just like just shooting loads.
rough.
See, that's,
yeah.
and that's
sounds painful.
Don't mind me. I'm just coming.
Yeah.
I'll be done in a minute.
That's where it's too much. Like you, everyone loves orgasming. I more than anyone can tell you that because I mean I masturbate a good amount. Well, yeah, I got to get back on my masturbation game.
But anyway,
Anyways, that's besides the point. No, but anyways, yeah, but I mean, I feel like when it's too much, it's too much. And don't get me wrong, I'm like, girls can go again and again and again. We can, but at some point when we're like an hour in, it's just like, you've already made me come 5 times.
Yeah.
At some point, like I want to rest. I want to eat some cheeseburgers and get some fluid back in my body.
Yeah.
And there's just different kinds of orgasms. The one intensity one, the actual, when women actually ejaculate the squirting or whatever, doing that once is like killer. Like it
Yeah.
like takes everything out of you because you literally it never really happens.
Yeah.
But when it does, it's this insane intensity and it's just like, I don't really want to do that again. Like 10 more times. Like you have to I don't know. I feel like you have to limit it.
But like, not to sound too much of a pansy, but my second favorite thing about sex is after we knock like 2 or 3 out of the way, and then like eat ice cream and get stoned and watch a movie on Netflix.
Yeah.
And then if we do it again,
Yeah.
then so be it. That's fine. But
then we have more
so,
energy.
So
though.
would you say that orgasm is an art and not everyone's got it?
I feel like sometimes people can't orgasm, but I believe like unless something is physically not there to do it, I feel like it isn't an art. I feel like if people took the time to read other people's emotions and their body language and talk to
Wasn't
them.
that an art?
I mean, I feel like again, if you do all these things, anyone can do it. I mean, everyone can do it. It's an art everyone can perform as long as you have the right equipment.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Like a penis?
like a penis, yeah, or
mean-
a penis that works though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it is something everyone could do. It's just people actually taking the effort and putting it into making someone else. Because someone told me recently, she's like, is it bad that I didn't get off the first time we had sex, and so I wanted to go again, and both the guys were like, I don't like sex that much. And that's what I was like, how?
That's not normal.
That's so
No.
selfish, though. How selfish?
extremely selfish.
That's so selfish.
That's why I go down on girls first.
She told me this, and I was like, look at the guys you're having sex with.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's what you need to see, because they got their nut and they were okay. They
Yeah.
orgasmed, they were okay, but the fact that you didn't doesn't upset them. Or every guy that I want to have sex with or that I keep wanting to have sex with is a guy that's worried about me getting mine.
Yeah.
And that's how it is. If you're
Yeah.
worried about me getting mine, even if I don't reach it, if you've tried and you're like, hey, listen, I'm going to keep going.
Mine is better when I know you've got yours.
Exactly.
Or whoever's got, or
yeah, well,
whoever
I mean-
she has gotten theirs. Like that makes, like me knowing that I've got, like you've already had 1, 2, 3, whatever.
Yeah.
Then mine's gonna be glorious because
See,
it's like
I'm gonna-
I'm at the finish line.
Dude, what's really
I
crazy-
triumphed. I won the Tour de Force.
Yeah.
With both testicles.
Well, yes, right. And without drugs.
F you, Lance Armstrong.
Well, sometimes. But anyways, no. Like, for me, it's even a little bit more straight. A lot of times I can't come until the person I'm with has come first.
It's like a comfort come.
It's weird. It's weird because like people are just like, well, I'm just not going to get off, and I'm just like, really? Because I'm not going to get off if you didn't get off, and they're just like, no, go ahead and do it. And I'm like, no, I probably won't.
Yeah.
It kind of not that it ruins the moment, but I mean, obviously, and my with gay guys or whatever, that's if they don't orgasm, you know it.
Yeah.
You can't really hide a male orgasm too well.
Unless he does the Copperfield on you.
I always
Unless
feel,
that's not hiding orgasm. That's exactly where I want it.
I always
Hey.
feel really bad when I don't come and they do, because like there are times when I'm like maybe I thought they were down for round 2 and they weren't, whatever, and then like, oh, let's stop. I'm like, well, do you want me to blow you? And it's like, no, like I still had fun. We can lay here.
Would you
We'll try it
kiss her
again in a
after
little bit. I'm not gonna say I haven't. The throes of passion, man.
Here's the thing,
Come
though.
on.
If you
And any guy who's gonna call here and say that he hasn't kissed a girl after she blew him is a liar.
or you don't deserve to get a
Now,
blowjob.
whether or not she swallowed, and that's a whole different story.
Hey. No, but I mean, for girls, and in conclusion, I feel like for girls, like when we don't give a guy an orgasm, we like think we did something wrong, and it's like it's that mindset that's like maybe there's things you don't know that are going on. But
Yeah.
I know, like me, I'm like. You have to nut. Like, you have to nut. Like, I feel like if I came and you didn't, I'm like, so when are we going to do this again? Because we need to try again. Because it's like, we're girls. You guys are guys. It's supposed to be, I feel like guys should have that same social
I don't-
responsibility to women.
I think some
I'm gonna
do.
quote the legendary detective John Shaft when I say this.
Is
John
this real?
Shaft had a motto: "It's my duty to please that booty."
I love that model.
It's
That is a
our
good one.
duty. We, guys. It's
one of my favorites.
People talk about housewives. If you're gonna stay home and take care of the kids, I'm gonna come home and make you come.
That's
Yeah.
good job.
Good
I
one. Good
like
one.
that. Okay, so now we're going to get into drunken sex with Adam.
Hello, welcome to Drunk Sex. I am your host, Adam. This week we are with the lovely Lindsay Esber. Say hello, Lindsay.
Hi.
And she's been drinking.
Heavily.
And we have some pizza now. And
Sausage pizza.
sausage pizza.
For the show.
So Lindsay, as you were telling us earlier, apparently you have trouble paying attention during sex?
Yeah. I think I have ADHD. And I literally, like, when I get bored with sex, like, I start thinking about cheeseburgers. I'm just like, damn, I'm really hungry right now.
Like you're right in the middle of taking it and you're thinking about food?
Yeah.
Do you-
It's worse when you're from the back and you're just like, because you can ponder about it. It's in that pondering position.
Do you like to actually do that? Do you put your hand on your chin and kind of look up like, what am I going to eat after this?
French fries, extra crispy. Don't forget the ketchup.
Alright, it's a random question. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about Asian?
I'm fucking Asian.
I Are you really?
I'm a quarter Chinese. I like those egg rolls.
Alright, well, how do you feel about sex with Asian men?
I lost it to an Asian.
You lost your V card to an Asian.
It was as big as my hand. I literally a second was like, One time we were having sex and I was like upside down watching the TV. I was like,
Thinking about cheeseburger?
I don't think I was at that point yet. I wasn't that advanced.
You were trying to watch The Hills or something. Alright, so what's your most awkward sex moment? Like, have you ever been caught? Have you ever...
Oh God, the cops came. I went to a fucking elementary school to have sex. I was in my car and I was in the passenger seat.
Wait,
hold on. No, stop. I was in the passenger seat straddling this guy and the fucking cop pulled up. I didn't run because I was in my car, but I jumped so quickly back into the fucking front driver's seat. It was so... Hey, cop. No, I'm not doing anything. No.
You're having sex in an elementary school parking lot.
It's so fucked up.
Why in elementary
Am I allowed
school?
to cuss?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
But why in elementary school?
Because it was dark. In the parking lot.
Can't you get a sex offender card for that? Why can't they?
Oh God, no. I didn't.
You could be a registered sex offender. No, you're not, but you could be one.
Little 12-year-olds.
Lindsay's a predator.
I got some Swedish
Predator Lindsay. Coming for your... Hide your kids.
Some Swedish.
Hide your kids. Hide your cheeseburgers.
Look at Betty. Betty's
Just
what
coming
the
for...
fuck?
Dog has no idea what's going on.
The dog's like, who's the real bitch now?
So how's your sex life these days? Currently.
Very distracted and boring and cheeseburger.
Lots of cheeseburger. I feel like this whole conversation keeps coming back.
I feel like sex is fucking stupid sometimes because it's not even entertaining. Like, I'm just like, I can never date you. If it's boring, like, I can't.
Well, nobody wants to have sex with somebody or nobody wants to date anybody that they don't enjoy having sex with. Like, I enjoy eating this pizza, so I'd probably date it.
I don't know what to say to that. I really have no idea what to say to that. I need more sausage.
There's no more sausage left on the pizza. Alright, well, this has been Drunk Sex with Adam and Lindsay. I think there's another piece of sausage in the kitchen. How do you feel about that?
I shouldn't have to work that hard for some sausage.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.
You know what? She kept talking about wanting to do a redo. So maybe we'll do a redo.
No, I think I love that one. We can give her one later on in the
I'm
season.
going to give her whatever she wants. She got booty.
She does.
She does.
She got booty.
Yeah.
because she's all about that bass.
And booty.
And booty.
And yoga pants.
We really like booty and boobs here on Sexually
I
Adult.
love
what we do.
ass. I
All
love
right,
ass so
so-
much. I
I
love
love
booty.
titties. I'm a titty. I love
Big
it all.
old Spanish booty.
Well, let's just go ahead and go to the next thing. I think we have a quote of the week.
We do have a
No,
quote of the
wait.
week.
We have our birth control reminder first.
Oh, well, birth control.
You want
reminder.
people to wrap it before you tap it,
Wrap
don't
that
you?
shit up.
Yeah, we just ordered 1,000 condoms.
We know what 1,000 condoms looks like.
Yes,
It looks
and-
like a big box of 1,000 condoms.
If you come see us October 18th at Sarasota Pride, you might get one.
Oh, did you see that? He just plugged it in all cool.
He
like,
did.
See what I did there?
Yeah, you'll get one. We'll give you a condom. You can use it on one of us or not. We don't care who you use it on.
Yeah.
We're all single.
Come to the Sexually Educated booth. Come talk to us. Come check us out. You might get some free swag.
There's going to be a lot of other booths there, too.
I'll probably dry hump you.
Yeah, come out and sell.
We'll all dry hump you. Let's
Awesome.
be real here.
All right, well, let's go ahead and go into the quote of the week.
All right, our quote of the week is, once again, this guy has become our quote of the week champion.
He has.
He was featured on the show in the first Drunk Sex. Danny Fazioli.
Amazing guy.
One of our champions. This is from Danny himself. The kitchen is always open. You don't have to make me dinner. Just whip me up something real quick.
That's his analogy of his relationship sex.
No, I mean not his current, but he feels
Yeah.
like that's a statement that should always be held true no matter what.
You don't have to go all out.
Yeah, you don't have to do everything.
But a little bit of loving every night ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Yeah, it never does.
True, and it makes the relationship so
stuff.
much better.
Hand stuff, mouth stuff.
Just make sure if you're in a relationship, no needs to not be in your vocabulary for sex.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you bring me a turkey and bacon sandwich, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be real happy. That don't even take a whole lot of time. It's
If
fine.
you
It's
seriously just bring me a milkshake
And all
a
the boys to
joint,
the yard?
we're good. We're golden.
Yeah, no, I feel like if you're in a relationship, both partners need to be on the same page with that. I hate when people withhold sex to prove a point or withhold sex to whatever. If we want to have sex, let's have sex. If one of you wants to have sex and the other one's not in the mood, get them in the mood.
Yeah.
I feel like people
Get it.
Yeah, I feel like people have that mindset though. Like if I don't want to have sex, I'm not going to have it. It's like have that mindset that hey, if they want to have sex, I'll probably put myself in the mood to have
especially
sex.
in a relationship.
Especially in a
yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. In a relationship, when you are committed to each other, that's how you keep your motherfucker from cheating. Oh, sorry.
See, you broke it twice.
I know.
All right, and then let's move on to our.
We all said it.
Yeah, there we go. Let's go on to our sex tip of the week.
Okay, this is a sex tip that I really didn't even mean to make a sex tip, and it's not pre-recorded because we just came up with it last night.
Because she's brilliant. This woman is
Because
brilliant.
I
It is
am
brilliant.
brilliant.
It is
Thank
brilliant.
you. Ladies, take notes. Gay men, take notes. If you want to give a hand job or suck a penis, just take notes. The frenula. It's that spot where the glands meet the shaft on the underside of the penis. So if you're giving a hand job, it's this part on the underside. See this? Okay. Just below the head and it has a concentration of nerve endings comparable to the clitoris. So women, when you touch this part, think of your own clitoris.
Tongue rings.
Which is also why, so if the head's here, this is the frenulum. Okay, people?
I call it the friendly lump
He calls it the friendly lump.
because I like it.
Yes, he does.
I'm not gonna. It's fine by me. You can
Exactly. When you're giving a hand job, all you have to do is take a finger, lick it, and just rub on that one part. Or when you're blowing it, flick in that motion
It's definitely
repeatedly
hot.
with your tongue
Yeah.
or slowly on that part. Ladies, this is why earlier when we said the art of orgasm is also about you knowing your spot, because if you know how good it feels to have your clitoris stimulated, having that part of a man's body feels just as good for them.
I don't know
So,
anything about the clitoris.
Let me teach you, girl.
No, I don't want to know nothing.
Let her try.
No.
Let her.
No.
Hashtag let her try. Get it out there. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything. Hashtag let her try.
But anyways, yeah, no. So I was talking to them about doing something to someone, and that came. Listen, I got to keep some of my business quiet. Anyways, and
It's all written on
and
her blog.
yeah,
Don't
and-
worry about it.
And I came out with talking about that. And they're like, that is a great idea that most women don't know.
Yeah, it is a good tip.
You-
Some men don't know about it because
I've actually told women about that spot.
Yeah.
I'm like, right there does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And it does work for some men and not for others, but for mass majority of us, it does.
I don't know if it
uncut
works
men.
Yeah,
for all of you, but
exactly.
It
And
works for me.
It doesn't necessarily work the same for uncut men.
And that's what I said last night. I said uncircumcised penises, I don't feel get the same sensation.
well, you might be able to if they're hard and you can pull the skin back and then maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. I still do. I don't know.
All this pulling the skin back business sounds so
I think
gross.
it's hot.
It's not.
It's
You
sexy.
like it way more than me. I don't mind.
I think uncut dicks are pretty.
It
No.
puts its lotion on its
I feel like they
skin.
look like egg rolls.
I feel like a lot of them are usually bigger.
I mean, that's not my experience, but
Well,
I'm just saying.
when you're used to the $5 foot long,
Hey,
What do you mean by 5? Was that?
it's
No.
in girth and width.
it's 5 inches round, 12 long.
Yeah. So
I don't have sex with.
It's
dicks
kind of
that
like
big.
one of those big pieces.
It's
one of
still
those
not as big as
things
the
of meat.
biggest penis on record.
No.
No,
We learned that today.
It's 13 inches.
13.
that's kind of crazy.
I don't know if I could ever take that. Like we talked
Would
about
you
that
try?
last night. I might. Like,
Come on, big guy.
if I start like dying, we're good.
Well, all right. So next week we're actually going to be talking about
Sex appeal,
Yeah.
which each of us have our own.
Sex appeal, and how it is, what you wear, how the personalities you have. There's a lot of different things that
And then sex appeal, how it changes through the ages.
Last night she was making fun of Adam left and right about his sex appeal.
Next week, we're going to explore how people like me get laid. So
You're
often.
such a dick.
So,
I do.
that
I'm
is
not,
what you
listen,
said.
listen. I'm not.
She said you're
No,
ugly, but you're
she
not
hurt my
that
feelings.
ugly.
She was like, just the girls you pull. Wow, they're
That's a-
just. What was the
She
term?
said
What was
out
the
of your
term?
league.
Out of my league.
Yeah, out of your league.
Listen,
Out of my league.
I'm not surprised you have sex. I was just surprised with the caliber of woman you have
ain't no
sex
league.
with.
That's still not any nicer.
Ain't the
That's
same
the
league,
same
ain't the
exact
same
thing.
ballpark, ain't the same sport. I don't want
Yeah,
to talk
it's
about
crazy.
You
So-
hurt my feelings, and you're lucky I'm even nice to you.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
definitely.
and you were on my team in the car. Team us.
That's
See,
true.
we love each other.
Oh, Richard, by the way, we had an idea about maybe getting a camera in the car for the rides here.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Because that's when we have our conversations
the
about
scenes.
jizz on the
If
face.
you could have
and
heard
then,
the naughty shit we talked about today. Oh, man.
I mean, well, we always talk about this stuff, though. It's not like the thing about it is
Oh,
what
and
happens.
then Amber, right when we almost got here, your driving did impress me. One more thing she thought I couldn't do. She
Yeah.
thought I couldn't drive because I have red hair.
She's not Asian.
oh, at least Shelby wasn't driving. I'm sorry, I love you.
She says I'm a good driver with her Prius that has all 4 doors knocked in.
You drive a Prius?
No, she goes, I don't have a Prius.
It just sounded good. Also, we have new things every week when we do our live viewing. We have Shelby today. Obviously, we'll have more next time. We're also going to let you know about some upcoming events that we're going to be doing. Like we've already plugged it in about Sarasota Pride on October the 18th. There's going to be a lot going on there.
Yep.
And of course, we'll keep you posted as far as with our live viewings. You're being filmed right now, by the way, so smile.
Or do something funny, like hump your microphone.
Show us your boob.
The microphone.
No, don't hump the microphone. Do not hump the microphone.
She's a classy broad.
So
Yeah. Classy broad.
Look at those
this
glasses.
microphone.
She looks super smart today.
So we're gonna be
Good.
That's why we let her run the
Grab
titty bitty
Michelle's.
committee.
I'd bang you.
Yeah. Well, you probably would anyways. You're a whore.
We're gangbanging.
Rude.
after
That's
this.
rude. I would bang you even if I wasn't a whore.
Good.
No, you are beautiful. I mean, I'm gay and I might think about it.
He has multiple times.
No, I haven't.
But he had sex with Adam instead.
No, I did not. I wouldn't do that. I'm not a whore like you.
That's rude.
I wouldn't do that because I'm not a homosexual like you.
Yeah.
So I.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why we're good friends, because we're not going to do it. There
But
we
seriously,
go.
next week we're gonna do the show in a black light, and it's gonna look awful in here.
Oh my god. Oh, I really have to wash my chin before the show next week.
I'm gonna Copperfield my way all around.
You're
this
just going to
place.
see jizz stains all over my face. What were you doing for the show? I was using facial
Also,
scrub.
this happens to also be our
Good for your
Halloween.
skin.
This happens to be Halloween month.
It is.
So we'll be doing, I'm sure, something for one of our shows for Halloween.
We will have a
probably have
Halloween
Wear
week.
costumes.
Well, yeah, we'll probably have like scantily dressed women in here.
As I was about to say, what we might actually do is have a live audience that day, so we can celebrate Halloween with all of you.
Yeah, we'll let
all
you
of
know.
Our
Who
viewers.
knows? We'll see what's going.
So-
Maybe we can get a little Halloween party going.
Yeah, we might
Ooh.
be able to.
You guys let us know.
You know what? You're invited.
You are invited if you're watching this.
So yeah, we have a lot of that going on, and then so Shelby, since you've watched the entire show today, and you've seen several, is there anything you'd like to comment on, or
I love the new studio.
it's beautiful?
It
You
is
guys are
awesome.
beautiful.
You're
Aw,
amazing.
she
You're beautiful.
She was
You're
paid.
In my sweater.
And her sweater, her grandpa sweater.
I'm
We told her
excited to
she
be here
had-
every Wednesday.
Yeah,
We
she's
told her.
great. She's
We
a
told
great
her we
viewer.
had to talk nice, or we wouldn't give her a ride home.
She wouldn't
stay
mind.
here.
Yeah, she wouldn't mind. I was just
Yeah,
gonna
she's
say
Stay in the studio.
Yeah, it's awesome.
there's enough rooms. This place is awesome. Like, thank you guys for going with us every week. This place is awesome. I'm gonna get out of my chair and just show you how awesome it is
Give us a
behind
little
me.
glimpse.
Well, look how awesome this
There's
is.
lights. There's water.
There is what? Oh yeah,
There's a
we
big
were.
statue of an eagle and American flags. It's America is shit over
America
there.
is shit over there. Remember the lady's like, hey, I actually want to get the flag. Do you guys want to get the flag and the thing? I thought you were literally going to say yes.
I was thinking about it.
With the shirt, you're like, I'll just do it myself.
Like I got
Yeah.
this.
I
I'm
was
so
gonna move
America.
over.
I was thinking, I was like, her husband's like, nah, it's fine, it's fine. She's like, you guys want to move over? Da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, she just doesn't want to tape us
Yeah,
right
I
now.
was like,
Probably
no, we
not.
are comfortable right here holding each other and we're still
Yeah.
smiling. Take the
And if,
the
hey, if
photo.
you people are watching because we gave you cards, thanks for watching.
Our bad, but yeah. Wow, we didn't think of that.
You
Yeah.
didn't. That would be cool if they were watching. I doubt they are, but it would be cool if they were.
Well, they might catch it later on, because if you can't watch our shows live, they're always being recorded and on YouTube.
Exactly. And again, and visit our Instagram. We post things daily, nightly, whatever. I got some Jennifer Lawrence nudes on my phone. I don't know why I wanted to tell you guys that, but
I
had
don't
to.
hold nude photos of women on my phone. I just don't keep them there. I think
Yeah.
that's
But
weird.
if I don't,
you have to text me this.
if I do, will you put it as your background too? And we'll have the
Yes.
same background.
Yes, and I will. If someone
I'll
sees
put it on
in
my phone
public-
too.
Because
Will you?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
what if somebody sees like what if someone sees like, oh well you have it's like
Oh,
it's
well.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Exactly. Exactly.
So with that being said, in the new
Your
studio,
argument's invalid. Like, that's why
this
it's
has
there.
been, I think, a great first show.
Season
Season
4.
4.
Yeah, awesome. We're also going to look for people that are going to help us design our set because we get to design our own set.
Exactly. Give us your ideas. Make sure you post on our Instagram, Facebook, everything. Tip of the week. That's definitely important. Or not tip. Yeah, tip of the week. Your
If you
viewer
wanna-
tip
we
of the
want-
week.
yeah.
We want. Give us your tip.
So, and also, you can record videos and send it to our email address.
That's the big thing that's saying it's time to be done. Anyways, no, thank you so much for watching. This has been Sexually Educated
love
with
you.
your host, Amber Rose Bentley.
I'm Swade Elliott.
Still Adam Farrell.
We'll see you next week. Come visit us.
Awesome.
Bitches.
Bye.